Alright, so we're going to be creating the flange sleeve in Autocad. So this is the Autocad version of it. So I'm going to just find me a title block here that I can use. You can use one of the old ones that we've used before. So in fact, I think I'm going to just do it without a title block. But you'll be using one. Alright, so we're going to be using a center line to start out. And I'm just going to make a cross with my ortho on using F8. And I don't probably need it this long, but I'm going to go ahead and make it that long anyway. Alright, so I'm going to make another one going across. On the shift key, do midpoint. Okay, I'm going to switch over to my object lines. Alright, so I have about 4 diameter circles. So the first one is 3.25. Alright, so I got 3.25. I got one that's 1. One is 2.50. That won't be a hidden line. And I do believe the last one is 1.75. All right, so that's the flange. And that's the body. So this particular one is going to change to a center line. All right, so now that's the top. So now we just got to get the body of it. So I'm going to start by making a line from this intersection here. Same thing here. And I'm going to use a rectangle from the tip of this one. And I'm going to go over 1.75 tab 0.62. All right, so I need to move that one over. So I'm going to move it from midpoint to perpendicular of this line. If I can hit it. There we go. All right, so my next one is the flange. I'm just do it off to the side and I'm gonna move it. All right, so it is 3.25 tab 0.50, and there's 2 of them. So I'm just copy that. And then I'm gonna move this one from midpoint to midpoint. I chose the wrong point. Should have did the one at the bottom. All right, then we got our body, and it is 2.50 square. We're gonna move it midpoint to midpoint. That number I need to check. I think it's 2.50. Okay, so that one I gave it a little bit too much. It's not 2.50. It's for the height. It's 1.25. So I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab it on this middle line. Move my mouse down, and then just type in 1.25. It's gonna give it the correct height. All right. So then next I'm gonna move this next one from midpoint. Hold on, Shift key, right mouse click to midpoint again. And then finally, we got the one on top. And technically, well, we'll just do it. All right, so I'm gonna do rectangle. It's gonna be 1.75. Tab 0.88. I'm gonna move that one in place as well. And midpoint. So Shift key, right mouse click, midpoint to midpoint. All right, so I don't need these two anymore, and I don't need these to be as long as they are. So what I'm gonna do is just do an offset of maybe 0.25, and I'm gonna trim off my center lines, then erase that. So then it's gonna leave me with this. For some reason, these are not showing up. They should be center lines, but they're not showing up as well. So we can try setting the LT scale. That didn't work either. So we won't worry about it for right now. So I'm just gonna copy that center line down. And I'm gonna copy it from there to perpendicular. And then I'll just stretch it down at the bottom. Just a little wee bit. All right, so all that's left now are really our dimensions. So we're gonna just switch over to the dimension layer. And as I did in Inventor video, I'm just gonna do a majority of my dimensions up at the top for the circle, anything that's circular. So I'm gonna do the 3.25 up here. The 1.75, the 1 inch, and the 1.75. So I'll do those 4 up there. And the only one I need to do down here is this one. And it has to be edited. So in front of it, if you can get in front of it, it's going to be 2% signs, lowercase c, and then we'll just type in a number. Then that'll change that to a diameter sign. All right, so now the rest of it is linear. So we'll start from the bottom up. And since the AutoCAD flips the number in the other direction, so we're gonna go from here to here first. So it'll put it in the right place. Funny they did 0.62 out here and did 0.50 on the inside. All right, and we'll just keep going up. And finally, get our overall height. All right, so I'm gonna copy and paste this into one of the other title blocks that we've used before. At least that I've used. I'm gonna do Control V. Turn my line weights on. There we go. All right, so it may actually fit in here. So I'm gonna copy this title block over. See how well this fits. 11 by 17 would be ideal. Yeah, 11 by 17 would be more ideal for this. But I'm gonna still use this size. But what I'm gonna do is make it half scale. So I'm gonna scale this up times 2. And this is gonna be our flanged sleeve. And date, scale. If you did what I did, the scale will be 1/2. Period. Your name. And export this as PDF. So go to File. Well, in this case, let's do print because export stopped working for us. So we're going to do not batch plot. That was the wrong one. Let's just do plot, PLOT. And we're going to choose Autocad PDF high definition, 8.5 by 11. Window, top to the bottom. Scale. I'm going to uncheck that. I'm going to do 1 to 2. Portrait. Center the plot. In preview. And it looks like it's cut it off a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, you know what? We forgot to put the hole down the middle. And I'm going to scale the title block down a little bit also. So I'm going to make it 0.95. And there's some hidden lines that go down the middle that we forgot. I'm going to do perpendicular. I'm going to trim them off. All right, so when you trim, hit B and enter to select a boundary first, so it won't cut off too much. Otherwise, you'll have to do a lot more trimming and erasing. But if you do trim right there and then just click on these two, you can just erase them. So it'll work just the same. All right. So these two supposed to be hidden lines. So they don't center. So let's switch it over. Oh, I don't have a hidden line on here. But if you don't have a hidden line, you'll have to load one. So we'll hit this drop down, do other, load. popped up on the screen. Just wondering why that wasn't coming up. So do hidden, hit OK, hit OK. And we're just going to manually change it instead of making a layer for it. And just keep it moving that way. All right, so now we're ready to do our plot. And we're going to try a previous plot. And we're going to do another window. Oh, that's a color laser jet. So we're going to use ACAD to PDF, center the plot, and preview it. Exit, and we need to change the scale 1 to 2. Yeah, that 0.95 did it pretty good. All right, so exit, then hit OK, and then you're gonna save it. Flanged sleeve. I'm gonna put mine on my flash drive and hit save. I'm about to put a 2 behind it. Okay, so that is actually it. So it'll pop up like that. And that is it.